guys, I'm AcceleReece. Thank you for tuning in to Tesla's Cube. Today, I have something interesting to show you today. I'm here with Overused 03 today, and he's known in the community for his custom work, but he customizes a little bit more than just toy cars. Overused, how's it going today, man?
Good, how about yourself, Reese? Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too. Why don't you tell me about your Mustang Hollowback?
Well, to start off, it's the 2003 Mustang GT, V8 manual transmission because it's fun and it's nice, and I love to drive it. Started off just as a black piece of junk, faded paint, rust hole all over the place in the sides and underneath on the frame, and I wanted to do something different. I make little cars, but I wanted to make something big, life-size for once, and I wanted to try my hand at it. So there we go. Decided why not?
So why don't you tell me what kind of mods you have in this thing, man?
Well, everything from coilovers on suspension to the motor being fully rebuilt with a high compression motor and cams put into it as well. Free exhaust out the back, no cats, just an X-pipe, but don't tell the state that because they hate that. Flowmasters on the mufflers, Brembo brakes on the front so I could actually stop before I hit something like I did the other day. Other than that, just cosmetics, like a wrap, full interior swap, 3D printed badges, just like my wheels are.
Yeah, and you can't have a AcceleRacers car without the red dot cat in the middle, right?
Yeah, those were 3D printed,
wow.
Which was definitely fun to measure out.
Now there's actually a lot of parts on this car that are just minute things that are 3D printed, right? Like this badge that you made recently.
Yeah, that was a couple days ago, I just printed that.
And of course, on the front here, you've got this Metal Maniacs logo protruding out of the grill here, right?
Yeah, that was one of the first things I made for the car before the wrap.
So you've got this wrap done, this Hollowback wrap with all the graphics on the side, the Metal Maniacs graphics. Tell me about how this wrap came to be.
In all honesty, I put a big vote through Instagram, polls, all that fun stuff, and everyone voted on it. It was between Riveted, Hollowback, Spinebuster, and Hollowback won. So then went on to, from there, movie decals or diecast decals. They chose the diecast. Then I just got in contact with the right people. I got the vinyl nice and cheap from, I believe their name was Zuka Vinyl. The delivery was made out in California, I think, by 9 Livery. They did that nice and cheap, good quality stuff too. And I put it on all on my own during the middle of winter. So that was a fun little bit there.
It looks awesome, man.
Thank you.
It's really surreal now seeing it in person, just like seeing that decal like that big on the side of an actual car. It looks badass, man. Because I'm so used to seeing it in a 1/64 scale.
It translates honestly pretty well for what it is.
It really does. It looks good. So I see here you also have a Metal Maniacs logo on the brakes.
Oh yeah, that's actually a decal I put on. Same exact decal paper I used for the cars.
So it's a water slide. It's
a water slide, yeah. I did that with, believe it or not, that's the same paint code as my first ever Mustang I had, which was V6 long ago.
Interesting.
Then I put the water slide on, clear coat, and those are actually Brembos off of a Cadillac, believe it or not.
Oh, just like the Cadillac engine in the Dior too, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
What's up with AcceleRacers cars having Cadillac parts? Okay, well, we got the life-sized Hot Wheels car, but you also got a few other things you want to show me in this car.
I got a few knickknacks, yeah.
What exactly does this boost juice do?
You'll see.
So, Mr. Overused, I see you got these 3D printed, you got a Nitrox bottle here, and then you got a, to scale, 1/64th wheel of power.
Yeah.
And it actually moves, right? Want to show that to me?
It tries to, but...
Yeah, it's slightly articulated, right?
Very slightly, and it was very much so a pain to get in place, but...
Well, here I have a 1/64th Hollowback here, so...
It actually fits perfect. I made the measurements. Keep doing that.
Yeah, just... So where did you get all the realm symbols?
I actually just scoured the internet far and wide until eventually I found every single one of them.
Individually?
Individually. There were like master reference sheets, but you couldn't get all of them. And some were like in an older style. Some of them were in like, you know, when they were first discovered, like the secret ones. Mm-hmm. You couldn't find those anywhere. And I had to compare different shots of the wheel to get them exactly in place with each other.
Well, dang, you did more work than Mattel for the NFT thing.
But otherwise, it was just about modeling it, lining it up, and
So you did all the modeling yourself?
yeah, I did all my modeling, all my printing myself. I'm very much DIY.
Hey, if you can't get it done right, you gotta do it yourself sometimes.
Exactly, I'll do it myself.
So now this is your 3D printed Nitrox 2 canister.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is the same exact process. I think it was the shot actually that we just replicated. I took the scale of monkey holding it.
Oh, okay. So like,
Exactly like that. I made it a little bit shorter so it would actually fit on my printer because I only go up so high on my bigger printer. But I took that exact shot, lined up hand to hand on him, and took measurements off myself to get it to a semi-accurate scale.
yeah, that's awesome, dude. So, Overused 03, thank you so much for being on the channel today.
I appreciate you having me, Mr.
Yeah.
Reese.
Well, there's only one thing left to do, man. You gotta start it up.
100%. You ever drive stick?
You want me to drive it?
Do you drive stick?
I do not.
You do not.
I do not. I'll sit in the passenger seat.
All right.
I know, I'm a fake car guy, I don't drive stick.
You'll learn. Let's get it going.
Let's move some metal, Maniacs.
All right, ready? No, I know. That'll do it. Yeah, this thing does not handle speed bumps well.
All right.
I wish I could do a burnout, but
Yeah.
I need to make it home in one piece.
We got a little taste of its power, right?
Power? What power?
Well, at least it's got some character. You got to show me your Mustang. Maybe I could show you mine.
100%.
This is my daily driver. I don't think I've ever shown this thing on the channel before. But this is it. This is the AcceleReece mobile. I got a Hot Wheels version of it right here. It's about the closest it can get.
The blue's a little techu, but it's Metal Maniac all the way.
Yeah, it's a nice mix between a Teku and Metal Maniac. Yeah, it's a 2012. I actually really like this year. Yeah, I got a metal Hot Wheels badge on the back here.
Treasure hunt, yeah.
Adds about 150 horsepower. And there's a window sticker, Metal Maniacs.
That gives it some character. Wonderful.
Yeah, another 150 horsepower, you know?
So you got more power than me.
Yeah, for sure. Now this thing actually, I just learned yesterday, this thing makes 305 horsepower.
Oh.
For a V6.
So you kind of do have more power than me. Because it's still a normal
I thought it was a
Mustang.
lot. I thought it was a lot slower than that. I got the fuzzy dice in there. My close friend says it looks cheesy, but I think it's cool.
I think they're amazing.
So maybe later we can go cruising with our Stangs. How about it?
100%. I'll meet you at the coast.
Yeah, AcceleReece versus Overuse. That's what we agreed on.
Pink slips.
You want my 300 horsepower, don't you?
You know what? I like 2 cylinders extra.
Hey, as Vin Diesel once said, it's not about the car, it's about the driver.
The only thing that matters is who's behind the wheel.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was Overused 03's life-sized Hollowback Mustang. Overused, it's been a pleasure.
Yep, you as well.
Thanks for coming on.
Of course. Nice to meet you.
And guys, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button. Thank you for tuning in to Tesla's Cube. I'm AcceleReece. This is Overused 03. Take care, guys. Drive to survive. He's the world's best backwards driver, I tell you what.